for me to welcome you here on behalf of the Esak board to the second edition of the Esak Commercial and Industrial Conference and Exhibition. At Esak, our projections indicate that by 2030, more than 1 gigawatt of installed capacity in Kenya will come from captive systems.
So happy to be here in the CNI conference of 2025, where the theme is driving reliability in the CNI sector.
As we reflect on the journey that we've walked, the CNI space continues to play a very pivotal role in Kenya's socio-economic development. As one of the key drivers of industrial activity, manufacturing and service delivery, energy demands really that power national growth, generate employment, and influence trajectory is really the key drivers of our economy that is Kenya.
When we talk about sustainability, we need long life of the grid and we need long life of the CNI sector and growth together. So this is an important element of sustainability.
It's a pleasure to be here. The organization has grown in leaps and bounds. The event has really improved as compared to last year, and we hope that next year it will even be bigger and better.
There is still so much that needs to be done on the Kenyan grid to improve the efficiencies or lack of efficiencies that you are having on the grid, because most of them are caused by challenges. Most of them are unforeseen.
In as much as we are still 90%, there's still a lot of potential that can be harnessed. We have a lot of solar energy that we don't really actually harness. There's opportunities in that space.
We also had a session on the open access regulations, which are much awaited, and noting that the regulator is cautioned in terms of bringing those regulations and see how they play out in the Kenyan market to create a competitive market and make Kenya one of the industries that will be watched in this African space.
Kenya is taking steps to improve policy and regulatory environment for the CNI sector and leverage the existing capacities as a potential to provide balancing the system services. We really commend that and support Kenya in moving the sector forward.
I'm happy to have seen the growth that the conference has been able to take since when we started in last year, and seeing the growth that we have been able to have this year and the stakeholders that we've been able to attract. I'm actually looking forward to a bigger forum next year where we expand this forum to the regional level beyond the boundaries of Kenya.
The reason why we always complain that we have very expensive tariffs, it is because our consumption patterns are such that we invest for supplying power at a very short period of time in the day. And therefore the revenues expected by KPOC from those investments, if they charge a lower tariff, they are not going to recover their money.
My name is Kevin Mwangi, and I would like to commend Esak for a wonderful conference. We would like to say that we look forward for another Esak conference being organized, so that then we can also have deliberations on more other topics, but also make successes and also celebrate successes that came from this conference.
Investing also on digitizing of this particular transmission infrastructure. It's very important when you think about the regional power trading, and there's a lot of engagement going on at the moment in terms of building also the capacity of policymakers to really be able to propel this particular trading framework.
Kenya and East Africa, we've seen a lot of battery products that are used to control intermittency, but also power quality as well, and to regulate with the reactive power.
The market needs to move away from cycles because it is not a true representation of what a battery can do. Why? Because a cycle when a battery is new obviously presents you with more energy than when it is 8 years old.
So we thank you all for coming, for sharing your experiences from industry, other stakeholders in government. We hope you can keep those conversations going, networks, opportunities that can come up that could be mutually beneficial. So thank you all for being part of this event.
I would say this is a workshop for everybody. The content is for everyone. So I'll see you in the next Esak conference. Bye-bye.